a huge Nintendo Direct just happened, and along with it had a 10-minute section dedicated to Mario's 40th anniversary. Now, I thought it was a great showcase, although I know other people disagree, but I just want to talk about things you may have missed and just my thoughts on the Direct. So the first thing they showed was just like something with the museum in Japan, and it was just like the new logo for a card for a year. I wasn't paying too much attention to that, but following it was the first showcase to the Super Mario Galaxy movie. Now, this was very exciting for me because I didn't get any leaks on this. I knew they were gonna. I had a feeling they were gonna announce the movie, but I was not expecting Galaxy. So, we see our first peek of Monty Mole. It's not important, but hey, he's there. And just the logo for like Galaxy, like the pink Cosmo, it looks great. And I think it's safe to say we're gonna see Rosalina. So we already, even though they didn't show it in the cast, it seems like it's very highly we're gonna see Rosalina. Well, no, it's basically guaranteed. But aside from that, character-wise, we remember we're gonna have Yoshi, from the post-credits scene of the first one, and I think Bowser Jr. But aside from that, this was very hype, to see, and I think it's gonna be a great movie. Now, next up, we have the announcement for Mario Galaxy and Mario Galaxy 2 coming to Nintendo Switch. Now, personally, I never got to play Galaxy 2, so I'm especially excited to finally play it. I know other people, this is where people started to get disappointed in the Direct, because they feel like since Galaxy 1 was already in the 3D All-Stars collection, it doesn't make sense to have it included, and they already played Galaxy 2, which I do agree, but again, personally, I never played it, so I'm happy. But I do feel like it's a little ridiculous to have to buy Galaxy 1 again. But you can get a digital, but I feel like it doesn't feel the same as getting a physical version. But altogether, I'm really happy for Galaxy 2. I'm excited. And it seems like it's going to be the year of Galaxy. Another thing I wanted to mention is how there's new pages coming to Rosalina's storybook. Now, I played Galaxy 1. I don't really, remember. I don't think I saw Rosalina's storybook. I played it. I think I beat it. I just didn't, complete it or anything. But, so Rosalina's storybook, that's going to get more, content. And an actual physical version of the storybook, which is going to be really cool. I'm definitely buying that. So, yeah, that's really it for that section. I believe that was it for Galaxy for now, aside from the 2 amiibos. However, the next thing, honestly, looking back, I have mixed feelings about. We have Mario Tennis Fever. The game itself, well, for a tennis game, alright? For a Mario Tennis game, this looks pretty good. I don't know why there's a story mode to a tennis game, but at least there's a more, I want to say replayability, but I don't think so. There's more content in the game. I like the trial tower, or whatever it's called. But, I do think it's a really cool concept, how you have to go up and up each win to, get the trophy. It's a cool mode. I'm definitely going to be playing that a lot. Now, honestly, personally, I love, characters and all that, rosters. So I may make a separate video on what I think it could be. We already saw some crazy choices, like Blooper. I think there was Spiny, although I don't know if that was something from, Fever Rackets, which is a whole other thing. Fever Rackets seem pretty cool, and I like how it's more than, an actual tennis game. They have now actual Mario features. And I think it's really cool. The mini mushroom racket seems cool. The ice racket makes players slip. And again, it's really cool. You have to strategize your character and Fever Racket combo. Along with, I believe, the Wonder Flower. Now, I don't know if that's going to be an actual feature in real games, or that's a side mode. But the Wonder Flower, even the one we just saw, the hippos, that one alone seems awesome. We just have to whack hippos. The Wonder Flower, I'm glad they're using it again. They missed the opportunity in Mario Kart, but they're bringing it into Mario Tennis. So, I think it's pretty cool. Now, this next showcase, looking back, I kind of have mixed feelings for it, but I'm 75% happy with this. I'm leaning more towards the positive side. The Mario Brothers Wonder Meet Up in Belle Park, Switch 2 Edition, whatever it's called. There are like 7 names to it. But, so it's giving like a Mario Party feeling to it, the mini games. So this part of the DLC is definitely multiplayer, which I don't hate. The games seem pretty cool, like the not scavenger hunt, where you have to hide as an object. That seems cool. The bubble thing, like there's a lot of mini games sort of, and I think I would have a lot of fun with this with my friends. And yeah, overall that part, it's nothing too chaotic. However, and I will admit, I didn't see this first time. I was watching it actually in a reaction video. You can see Rosalina will most likely be a playable character, because in one of the boxes you're going to see now has Rosalina next to Yoshi. Personally, I'm not hyped about this, but it's definitely cool to see a new character. And just this alone makes me wonder if they're going to add any other characters like Wario or Waluigi. But look, what would make this really cool to have her as a character, if she would have her classic spin jump, where you can spin in the air. But the fact that these characters do not have custom abilities, they really missed a huge opportunity. But that's not the point. The point is Rosalina's becoming a character, and we may get others in the future. Alright, so I never thought I would be excited to see the Koopalings in a game again. But those 10 seconds of just seeing the Koopalings in a clown car coming to Mario Wonder makes me really positive. Like, I have a really good feeling that they're maybe either going to add other boss fights to this game and make it better. And the Captain Toad section, I don't know really how that's going to work. Like, it seems like on the map, like, Mario hovered over a Captain Toad area, and it was like a one Wonder Seed. So it may be like a mini challenge level. But, the Koopalings, it seems like you see Wendy get the Wonder effect. Like, you don't actually see how she looks, but you see the gas. And it seems like she's on the second level of the game. And I'm not going specific, but my point is, how I think this is going to work is the Koopalings will appear on certain levels, and you have to like either play through them or a certain spot with a Wonder effect going on based around them. That's my guess. But again, just the fact that they're here and switching up boss battles, because Mario Wonder's battles, I can't even say it. It stinks. Like, they really missed a huge opportunity. It was a cool concept, but they messed up big. So the Koopalings will fix that section. And the Talking Flower is now in a total, I believe, 3 games. Wonder, Mario Party Jamboree, and now Tennis Fever. And now he's getting a physical version, which I'm definitely picking up. My Christmas list this year is going to be packed with Nintendo stuff. But, you just press a button and it says dialogue. It's simple, but amazing. Also, I forgot to mention this, but, the more I rewatch this part of the Direct, I'm really getting more theories as time goes on. It seems like the main DLC is Belle Park, right? The party modes and all that. And then they showed the Koopalings and Captain Toad, which makes me believe that there's going to be obviously more content like they said. And then you see Mario picking up a Belle flower, it seems like. So now, I don't know if this is more levels, like 2 more worlds, and there's just the Belle Park is the new Wonder Flower, but like it's an actual collectible, like the star in 64. It's not like in a whole event. But this makes me think it's either going to be mini games where you collect them, or it's just there's full levels. So I still have a lot of theories. I want to see more content when this comes out. Now, this next showcase, which technically is the last of the 40th anniversary, but before I get into it, there's also Donkey Kong Bonanza. This wasn't shown in the 40th anniversary, but I still want to talk about it a little bit. So Bonanza, it seems like there's just a separate island, Donkey Kong Island, right? And now, I don't know if that's separately for something else, or you're actually, like, it's terrain with bananas, but it's cool. A separate island. And then there's Emerald Rush, which I'm still confused on how this works, so I'm not going to go too in-depth. But it seems like just within a certain time period and waves, you have to, like, break emeralds, collect them, and you can use them to, like, upgrade in-game not currencies, but, like, abilities. Like, not skill points, like, they're specific for Emerald Rush. That's how it seems, and you can play it on other worlds. Now, I'm still surprised how this game got DLC within 2 months of release. But it's probably just money. Just make people buy $20 for a separate island. However, does it look cool? Yes. And it got me playing Donkey Kong Bonanza more. So, it definitely seems cool. Now, with Bonanza's DLC out of the way, everything else, we have the final showcase of the 40th anniversary Direct. Now, everybody thought it was going to be a 3D Mario to release for the holidays. Instead, we have Yoshi and the Mysterious Book. Now, this one I do have mixed feelings on. And it's not even about the game, which I'll get into after. The game itself seems pretty cool. You go through a book, uncover new creatures, they ride on your back, and you can use them for different things. Like one you throw at dartboards to make things appear, one you use, I think, bubbles to float around, and one just hops on your back, makes flowers bloom. So, it seems cool. A lot of, in-game strategy. Like, it's not, playing out with, different abilities. It's just, in the game, put creatures on your back, and take it from there. Which, it seems cool. The gameplay itself, it seems simple, but that's like Yoshi games nowadays. They're simple. And, do I hate it? No. Because Yoshi has a lot of abilities in himself, like the flutter jump and the tongue, so everything balances out. Now, the main, thing with me, the reason why I have mixed feelings, it seems like collectibles. And you're probably thinking, they didn't show really collectibles, so how can I judge it? But that's my exact point. Look at Yoshi's Crafted World. There was 9 flowers in each world to collect. There was a separate version of each course to collect the little puppies. I don't know what it's called again. But there was so much collectibles, and it made you want to replay each level it's not even want. You had to replay each level 7 times if you wanted to complete the game. And that's what made that one fun. I mean, granted, was Crafted World the best game? Absolutely not. But, the replayability was awesome. And it just seems like they didn't, unless it's just those 3 flowers in each world, it doesn't seem like a lot of collectibles. But I'm not going to judge the whole game off one feature. This game seems pretty good. And for Yoshi game, again, I think it's going to be a pretty good game. Do I wish we got a 3D Mario? Yes. But again, it's not like we're never getting a 3D Mario again, even if we have to wait till 2027. Or hopefully not. But did they miss a huge marketing point? 40th anniversary 3D Mario for Christmas? Absolutely. But, hey, we got Yoshi, and doesn't seem like a bad game. So, those are my thoughts on the 40th anniversary Direct, specifically. And, again, I think it was really great. Could certain spots be better? Instead of Mario Tennis, we got Mario Baseball. Instead of Yoshi's, or in addition to Yoshi's book, we got a 3D Mario. I definitely think it could have been a little better. But overall, that was one of the best Directs I've seen, debatably. But, yeah, I'm Buddy Eddie. I'll see you in the next video.